hope everyone's well. I hope I'm streaming on the right group, because I tend to not do that all the time. Let's see. Am I live here? Oh, here we go. I am on the right group. Yay! Hello, hello. Hello, say hello when you come in. Hi. Hi, Francis. Hi, Pauline. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. Hey, Tanya. I watched your trailer. Sounds like a really cool movie. And I think it comes out March 20th, it said. It's under me. Crap. Crap is under me. Crap's always under me. Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to do a bee wreath. Look how cute this little stinking bee is. I got this bee from Claudia. From Claudia's Decor. Oh my gosh, I think I bought it from her 2 years ago now. And I haven't used it yet. Hello! So I'm going to use it today in a little bee wreath, I think, on the ring board. Isn't it cute? I believe she still makes them. This is like one of her biggest sellers. But there's all kinds of people that make these little wreath attachment things. Like, it's really cute. It's made out of felt. And if you're crafty enough, you could probably make one yourself. You know, super cute. I did not see Dre's centerpiece. I was away all weekend. Well, not all weekend, but since yesterday around noon. So I will have to go look. Did it turn out fantastic? Now I'm very curious. I'll have to go look. So, hello. So I'm going to be using the ring. I'm going to show you how to do just a normal basic wreath. I'm even going to use pipe cleaners. Y'all know I hate pipe cleaners, but everybody wants, a lot of you want to use pipe cleaners, so I'm going to show you using pipe cleaners. This wreath I got inspired by my good friend Sean Bianchi from Bianchi Creations. She did this really cute flip-flop wreath, and I loved it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the same thing with the bee. Now, I did have a sign. I don't think I'm going to use the sign. I think I might just keep it simple and just have the bee. Although the bee could be holding the sign. That might be cute, eh? Wouldn't that be cute, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to throw in some daisies into my bow. Yes, I'm making a bow tonight. Well, I'm going to try. So I might throw in some daisies into my bow. So let's get to it. Okay, let's go down to the board. Down to the board. Bye, everybody. Oh, we don't want. There, you guys can see all my mess. And I can see. We're working on a tied jean one with wildflowers. Well, that sounds interesting. So I got all kinds of ribbon here. Bee ribbons. That I'm going to be using. I will have all these ribbons on our website sometime this week. It's been busy, y'all. It's been busy. Okay. So for this wreath, I am using the ring board. I'm going to do mine just a little bit different than Sean did, because I want to make my wreath even larger, like wider, bigger, wider than she did. So what I'm going to do, God, I hate pipe cleaners. I don't know how you people use these pipe cleaners. What I'm going to do is I need to cut, what did I say, 24 16-inch pieces. Claudia's Decor, yes, she's on Facebook. Hello, Zelma. So I'm using 24. Now I did the math because I didn't want any extra mesh left around. Now, what the heck is in this? Oh, fuzz. Why is there fuzz in this? This is just a plain border stripe mesh. It's not the greatest. I've seen better border stripe, but it'll work because it's what I had. I don't know where all these fuzzies are coming from. I was going to use red mesh. I thought red would really give it a pop. But the red mesh I had just wasn't the right red. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do this in stages so you guys can see what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut, we need 24 16-inch pieces all together, okay? But right now I'm just going to use 8 16-inch pieces. So I'm just going to cut 8 for right now, just so I don't have mesh all over the place. So I'm going to line it up on my cutting mat and cut 16-inch pieces. So that's 1, 2. Hello, everybody. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Come on, Lord. All you're doing is cutting mesh. You can do it. 8. Okay, so I'm doing mine a bit different. If you want, you can check out Bianchi Creations on Facebook. She did it a little bit different. I think a lot of people are doing it with the ring. Everybody's doing it a slightly bit different. What I'm going to try to achieve with this wreath is make it wider, but still not deep. So it's going to be bigger, just not deep. Okay. So I'm going to take my ring. Now, I have pipe cleaners in every other hole on row 1 here. I guess it would be 1.5. Where I have pipe cleaners, actually maybe I'll put them on the opposite. Where I have pipe cleaners on row 1, I'm going to put a zip tie in the hole that's in between the 2 pipe cleaners here to around the outside of the board. And what I'm going to do is just do a ruffle. So you're doing a ruffle, I'm putting my 16-inch piece right in front of me with the serged ends at the side, which you can tell the stripes. And when I pinch, I'm going to make sure that the end piece is facing downwards towards the table, and I'm going to scrunch like an accordion and slide my fingers. Just like that. So you make like a bow tie. Okay? And we're going to take this bow tie and I'm going to bend it up. I'm going to put this bent part right on the board and do the zip tie around it. And then I'm going to do this up tight. Okay? That's pretty easy. And I want this bow tie going facing towards the outside, so I kind of bent it towards the outside. Okay? I'm going to do that again with this hole. So you're going to need 8 of these. So when you put your zip tie in, just make sure the flat side of your zip tie is facing up towards the ceiling, and that way you know your zip tie is loaded correctly. And these cuts were 16 inches, and I'm going to be doing 24 of them. So again, we're scrunching just up the middle. Okay, put it right on the board. And we are only going to be using 1 roll of mesh. However, this wreath will look like it has a ton of stuff in it. the eye. We're perceiving the perception of the eye. And then I just cut the zip tie off. Okay. Now this is a step that Sean didn't do. So she made her cuts a little bigger, and I think she called hers the a pancake wreath. Although all our wreaths are pretty much pancake wreaths because they all fit between two doors. So I guess they're all a pancake wreath. Again, you don't have to do this step, but watch how big it makes your wreath look. And we're only going to be using one roll of this mesh. Sorry, I can't see anybody's comments. There we go. Hello, everybody. If you wouldn't mind sharing this live, I would greatly appreciate it. We are also streaming right now on YouTube as well. Hello, if you're watching from YouTube. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Yep, we're just scrunching right up the middle. But I'm making it fan towards the outside. Do you see how it's getting big towards the outside there? And again, like I said, you do not have to do this step. But if you're selling your wreaths, this will look like the customer gets more bang for their buck. Because even though you're still only using one roll of mesh, it's going to be a very large wreath. So they think they're getting more for their money. And these are very inexpensive wreaths to make. Because you do not have to use all kinds of mesh and ribbons. Okay, sorry, I just actually moved down. I'm going to move these out. I went down so you guys could see it, the board a little closer. So I'm just scrunching it up the middle. Then you get this kind of bow tie thing. And I'm flipping it up. Okay, and then there's that middle piece. And all I'm doing is putting it right on my board here and putting my zip tie around it. And making sure that my ruffle is still facing the outside. Now there's no ribbons or anything going to be put into this. This is all just to make it give the illusion of a much larger wreath. You made your first ringboard wreath. Sold as soon as you posted them. Awesome! Hello everybody, hello. Felt like crafting. Had a wonderful weekend with my girls and my son. Well, he came shopping today, but last night I rented a room at this resort spa, only 10 minutes from my house, but I wasn't looking at the same four walls. And we had a massage. I had a nice manicure. Look how pretty my fingers are. They were pretty beat up. We watched a movie last night, and they made me watch a horror, and I hate horror movies. So, of course, I was screaming like a little girl. I was surprised security didn't come running up to our room. Well, thank you for loving my boards. Again, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this video just to your own Facebook pages. You never know who may just want to try a Unique in the Creek board. You know, they might be bored and want to get some spring decor, and these are really, really easy. Okay, this is my last piece. Although I did get a manicure, but the stuff they put on my hands, I think my hands are just chronically dry all the time. Okay, so we got these pretty ruffles just going on the outside of the board. See, look how much bigger the wreath is already. It is now 26 inches. So the customer or whoever is going to see this and think, whoa, look at that wreath. Oh my gosh, it's only $50, you know, because you can make these pretty cheap. All right, so I went in and put pipe cleaners in row 1, every other one, okay? Every other one. Can you guys see that? When I flip the back, you can see it. So there you go. And that's on row 1. So the very first ones we did were the outside of the board. Now we're going to do 1 to 1.5. That's what I kind of call it, okay? We're going to do 8, another 8 pieces of mesh at 16 inches. So you will be using the whole roll. Now you can cut them smaller if you don't have a whole roll of mesh. I just hate leaving little pieces of mesh because they end up getting tattered and thrown out. So when I'm making a wreath, I'd rather use the whole roll if I can. And you guys all know what I'm talking about. Because really, this mesh is what? $5.75 or something? $5, $6. So that really isn't a ton of money. I would rather just use it all. I forgot to count. Oh well, you know what? I'll just cut it all. And let's cross our fingers that we actually have 360 inches because all mesh come in 10-yard rolls. Now if I move this, I could cut 2 pieces. There we go. Hope everybody is well. I feel so relaxed. Although I had a massage yesterday, and I haven't had one in a while. I'm good. I always go for massages because of my back. So I think the massage kind of hurt my back this time because I haven't had it done in a while. Because I usually get massage, acupuncture, cupping. It just feels so good. I better check how many pieces because I need 16 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? Did I count that right? 1, 2. I always get worried because sometimes they chintz you on some of the mesh, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's for 1. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got chintzed. So I'm going to go down to, good thing I counted. I'm going to go down to 12 inches for the rest. You won't be able to tell. We pay a lot of money for this stuff. Why do they have to rip us off? I still might not even have enough. All right, hopefully I have enough. Okay. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to ruffle up the center. Take my rail. Put it on this side so you guys can see. You can make your own bee. Or you can find, you know where a lot of times you can find like little stuffed animal things is in the dog section, the dog toy section. They have amazing things at PetSmart. I've done that a million times. Bought stuff from the pet store. Okay. Or you can just use a sign. You can put a sign here, and we're going to put a bow. And this sign is from my shop. Okay, just going to ruffle. Like I did. This time I'm going to put it right in the middle of my pipe cleaner. Boop. And do it up tight. Give it a twist. And you can come around like that to make a little cupping thing. And then we're going to do the next one the same. Uh-oh, I think my bracelets had it. I've had this bracelet on forever. And it's hanging by a string, and Lolly made it for me. You are having an echo. Oh, is it supposed to be 15 inches? Did I do the math wrong? I'm such an idiot. Let me see. I could have swore I did it right. 24 times 16. Oh, yeah. Cut your mesh at 15 inches. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. Don't do what Lori does. Thank you for doing the math. 15 inches, you need 24 pieces. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, people. I was like getting ready 5 minutes before the live was supposed to start because Dave made homemade mac and cheese, and it was done just before the live, and I had to have it. You have to have it nice and hot when it comes out of the oven. Well, they will be coming out, Sherry. The Patriot Canada ones. It's 15. Yep. Don't do like Lori. Do 15 inches. I don't know why I wrote down 16. And thank you whoever checked the math on that. But see how poofy it's going to be? Now you're not going to see because we still have to do the inner part too. You won't see the board at all once we're done. Especially when we put the ribbons on. But again, when you're doing a wreath like this, you don't want to use really, really expensive mesh when you're going to fill it up with ribbons. Thanks, Elda. Maybe my brain's too relaxed. I don't know. I just know you need 24 pieces. 24 divide 24 into 360. And that's what you need, which is 15. I don't know what I wrote. No, I wrote down 16. Now when you get a border stripe mesh like this, just be aware that the inner part of a border stripe mesh is just a value mesh. So it doesn't give you really high coverage. It's more of a mesh that you want to see the outside. So this is perfect for this wreath. You want to see the outside rows. So you would use it for a ruffle or a curl. So you would see that stripe. Probably should use different color pipe cleaners because I can't see them now. Hey, I'm not good enough. I know my differences. I'm not a good wreath maker either. I just have kind of good ideas, that's all. And I've said that since I started. I'm not OCD, so I don't make sure everything's perfect. Alrighty, there we go. That's row 1 to 1.5. Okay, now we're going to put some pipe cleaners in right here. So every other row. For the center. Now I probably still would have did this with zip ties, because then you have to fart around at the end with these pipe cleaners, cutting them off and everything. With zip ties, you just cut the tails off and you're done. But I get requests all the time to use pipe cleaners, so I said I would. Oh, I don't think my wreaths are great, but they're different. But thank you. That's what I like to do, is I like to inspire everybody. Because I know you guys will make better ones than me. Because usually when I'm making a wreath, it's pretty much for the first time and nobody's really done it. Except for this one. Like I said, Sean did this one. I think a few other people have done it, but Sean was the only one I watched. The only thing is I wanted it bigger, and that's why I did the outside rows. Okay, so there's our inner ones all loaded, ready to go. So you don't, like a wireframe, unlike a wireframe, your stuff is not sliding everywhere, and you get a really full, nice base. Which is nice when you're making the wreaths. And then when your customer gets it, that's all they see in the back is the pipe cleaner. All right, we're going to do the same thing for this. Some are smaller, some are longer, but you know what? You won't be able to tell. A twist. Now you can do this exact same method on the character board too. You would just have to, when you do the inner part of this, you would have to do your mesh like you did on the outer portion of the ring here. So you would do these and have them facing outwards, so they're not covering all your center on your vinyl. Maybe that's what I'll do next. Do a vinyl and do it like this. So it doesn't matter where you start or finish. You just want to put one of these in an empty pipe cleaner. You love the boards? Well, thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you for paddling me up the creek. Thank you so much. So we are getting full. Look at this, one roll of mesh. Look how this wreath is quite large. And the ring board is quite inexpensive, especially compared to like a work frame and stuff, which is a huge shortage right now. So you can make big wreaths. So you could even go in and do 21-inch poofs and then do ruffles, but why bother? Like, you really don't need it. Now, when Sean was doing hers, she was doing more of a pancake style, so hers were flat, so she would turn them in and then roll this down, so it would be a little bit flatter, but this still would fit between two doors. You're making a white rose while watching. Awesome. I know, I like to craft while I'm watching other crafters as well. It's not so boring, is it? So if you do want to do it flatter, check out Sean's. Oh, I am going to be short one piece. Darn it. Stupid. I'm so stupid sometimes. That's okay. I'll go grab a piece of black somewhere and just fill it in. You barely will see the mesh anyways by the time I'm done. So I need one right there. 1 second. Of course, I have no just plain black mesh, so I'm going to use just this piece of wide strip, because that's how I roll. And I'll just cut it at 12 inches too. Good enough. We are going to, this bracelet, I'm going to have to take it off. So, don't cut your mesh at 16 inches, like my dumb ass. Okay, we're done. That's it. The wreath's done. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so here's our base. We are going to be filling in with ribbons. There's the back side. That's what you get, so that's what your customer will see. So it's not too bad. Okay. Now let's do our ribbons. Now, I like how Sean did what she called a funky bow, which is 24-inch pieces. And there's 8 of them. I'm going to do 8 of them, and I'm going to put them on the inner part of the wreath. And then I'm going to do, I have this bee ribbon, which I think I cut 13 inches. Who knows, with my math skills these days. Yeah, some are 13, some are 14. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking these days. I'm going to use a yellow, solid yellow, and a black and white dot in behind these tails. Okay, so I have 8 of these bee wreaths, and this is a 1.5 inch. You can use 2.5 inch if you want. So I got 8. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Lori can't even count that properly. Good Lord. I'm pretty sure I counted them right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I'll give. So I'm cutting them 13 inches. I'm just using the Measure Buddy. Bring it down to 13. I just need one more. Okay, so I have 8 B ribbons of the 1.5 inch. I need 4 of the polka dot that I'm going to use. And this is also 1.5 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Measure Buddy is just an easy way to cut your ribbons or your yarn or your mesh or whatever you need to measure out. Okay, now I'm going to do 4 yellow, solid yellow. Hello, everybody. You're not late. You love your Measure Buddy? Me too. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a fast way to cut ribbons and mesh and yarn, especially yarn. If you're doing gnomes and stuff, or those spring little girls with the hair and all that stuff. I'm not going to put these too far because I am going to be doing a bow with them. Alright, so we're going to dovetail our ribbon ends. So to dovetail them, I got about 4. This is like a satiny, silkier ribbon. The rest are all more of a canvas or a bit thicker. So you're just going to fold your ribbon and cut from the folded edge to the corner outside edge. And then it'll give you those dovetail V's. So I did 8 of these bees at 13 inches or 14, I guess whatever I felt like. The Measure Buddy for Mother's Day, that's a good gift. Alright, so there's our 8 bees. Let's do our 4 yellows. So just line them up so the ends are the same. Just fold it over and cut from the folded side to the corner. And that is called dovetailing. There we go. And then we got 4 black and white polka dots. So this week is going to be a very busy week at Unique in the Creek. We have lots of new product coming in. We have new signs coming onto the website. We just have a whole bunch of new. So it is going to be crazy, crazy busy. All right. Get rid of these garbage. Okay, so what I'm going to do So these ones with the zip ties, we don't need to do anything with. The outer pipe cleaners from row 1 to 1.5, I'm going to put tails, and I'm going to alternate. So polka dot with B, and then yellow with B, just to give it a little bit of fun. And then the 24-inch are going to be for the inner, these inner pieces, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. We'll do the outer ones first, except I can't see the pipe cleaners because they match. Okay, so you take your pipe cleaner. We're going to take a polka dot into B. I like to stagger mine a little bit, but you guys can do it however you want. So I just step it up a little bit so they're not totally over top of each other. Most people just do it right over top. It's your preference. You just pinch it in the middle and fold it up like that. And then you're going to take this rounded piece and you're going to put it into your pipe cleaner. Just slide it down. And give a good twist. Okay, and we're doing this for all the outside ones. Not the very outside, just the row 1 to 1.5. So we did this one, we're going to go to this one, and I'm going to do yellow and a B. I'm really dummy. Yes, this is just a black border stripe mesh. There's all kinds out there. There's a really nice yellow and black border stripe. So I know it's hard to see, but I am just putting it in the pipe cleaner and giving it a twist. Yes, if you're just started watching, I am using pipe cleaners. We all know Lori hates pipe cleaners. I guess you could put whatever, I could have put the maybe the bees on the back side. It doesn't matter. Yes, please cut your mesh at 15 inches if you're doing this style. Don't do like Lori and do 16 inches because you'll run out because she can't do math. So I'm not undoing the pipe cleaner. I'm just putting it right on top where it was twisted and giving it a couple more twists. And then just fanning out my ribbons. Yes, B is from Claudia's Decor. I got it quite a while ago, a few years ago. I think I bought it from her at Wreath Makers Live, I believe. So it was a while, and I forgot I had it in my tote. But like I said, if you go to PetSmart or a pet, like a big pet store, they have amazing little stuffed animals that you can use in wreaths, and they're like, they have like a plastic in it and everything, so they're usually not really stuffed, so they're like perfect for wreaths. Oh, did you? That's awesome. Yeah, this is a really easy wreath. If you have lots of ribbons, and then you can end up putting, well, we're going to do a funky, what she calls a funky bow, and then I'm going to actually do a bow. I'm going to put daisies in my bow. telling you guys, the Unique and the Creek frames are the way to go. Like, look at the back still. Your customer still. And you could throw a sticker on there still, or a thank you. So when they need to come and get their fall wreath, they know where to go. There's no mess on the back. It won't. Nothing on the back will scratch your board or your door. And we made this big base with one roll of mesh. And this thing is, like I said, 26 inches. Even though I counted the mesh wrong. It's supposed to be 15-inch cuts, not 16. So if you do 15-inch cuts, 24 of them, you have enough. Oh, there's Sean. I'm copying you, Sean. You inspired me. I loved your flip-flop wreath. So I'm kind of doing the same thing, but I did around the outside, to the outside of the board with zip ties, and made it bigger. And I didn't do the pancake thing. That's too neat and tidy for me. All right, so I did tails on the outside. And these are 13-inch tails. And I have one more, and then we're going to use this really, really pretty. It's got pretty much everything in it. And like I said, I will have all these and all kinds of more ribbons on our website sometime this week. And we are totally caught up. There is no delays anymore. We are totally caught up to date, except for the weekend. We don't work weekends. Well, the warehouse doesn't. Dave does. I do. But we're totally caught up. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm not one to fuss around. I hate pipe cleaners, so I am like literally just cutting these off. I'm not tucking them. I'm just cutting them off. They're twisted in there good. Cut them off, you know, a quarter way down. Nobody sees it. Now you could add flowers if you want in there and all kinds of other stuff. We're keeping it simple tonight. I might put flowers in my bow. Actually, I'm not minding this, the pipe cleaners. I don't know why. Usually I'm like cursing at the pipe cleaners. I just find they don't twist really tight. I like the tinsel ties better. There we go. Pipe cleaner gone. All right, next bow. Sometimes we're getting all kinds of stuff all through the week, so you have to keep checking in. All right, so we're going to do this, what's called a funky bow, I guess. So you're going to take a 24-inch piece of ribbon. This is a 2.5-inch piece. This will fit between two doors. Even though I didn't do pancake, it will still fit between two doors. You're going to fold it in half. Okay, like I said, it's 24 inches. I'm going to go about do a pinch about 4 inches, like this. Okay, we're going to open that, and we're going to put it on the inside pipe cleaner, like this. So twist it in, give it a good twist, pull it. Then you bring this forward and give it a twist again around the back so it's in there nice and tight. And then cut this pipe cleaner off. Okay? You're going to open your loop here. And you're going to pull your tails. Isn't that cute? It's my stomach. It needs more of Dave's mac and cheese. There we go. That is adorbs. I did design it with 2 doors in mind because I live in Canada and most people have 2 doors. So give it a good twist, bring that loop forward, give it a good twist in the back. Cut your pop cleaner off. There you go. Open your loop. This ribbon is perfect for this because it's got all these different patterns on it. But it's the same patterns as the tails, so it looks really pretty. Isn't that cool? Hello, Christy Rail. How are you, doll? Pull these out. Usually do that at the end, fix all your tails, because you end up smushing them anyways. So I just, like I said, I put it on my my mat, and I scrunch it about 4 inches in. So this is a 24-inch piece, and you're doing them for when you flip it over, every inner one. So you need 8. And that's another nice thing with the Unique in the Creek. You always know where to put everything. They're so easy. So twist it in. 1, 2. Bring this loop up. Bring it forward and give it 2 twists in the back. 1, 2. And cut off that nasty pipe cleaner. Yeah, I said nasty pipe cleaner. You can open your loop, twist the one tail, get the other tail out there. Totes cute, man. Totes cute. Oh my gosh, guys, Amazon, holy crap. We literally sent 6 skids last week, and almost everything's gone. I think Unique in the Creek has finally made its mark, which is a good thing, but like, oh my gosh. And then Deco Exchange messages us. They're almost out of things. The large board and this ring. I'm like, oh my gosh. And you know why? Because the Chinese wire people are having problems getting their wire from China over. Sucks to be you. Maybe you should make them in North America. Just saying. Dave's going to come running down soon. But yes, ours are made in North America, so we don't run out. We just keep making more and more. The factory runs 6 days a week. They don't run on Sundays. 24 hours a day, except Sundays. This is so cute. Now, Sean's probably looked a little bit better because she had hers flat, but this is really cute, and I really did not use very much of anything. Like, literally, look how much ribbon is left on this bee one. And this one, which one did I use more of? There is lots. You could probably do another, for sure, another wreath with it. most definitely. So we do offer the ring board. I believe Rita Prue's Irish Made Crafts on Etsy. She has the ring board and the inner piece. So she started this whole ring thing, and she offers the inner piece as another wreathing frame, which is, it's just a small little frame. So if you want to make a cute little flower or something. I'm not sure what her pricing is on them now, but you can get the rings there as well with the extra little board. We don't do the extra little board. We just do the rings. So you can't tell too bad that I had to use a different piece of mesh. Now, if I didn't point it out, nobody would even know, right? And I'm still going to do a bow. Maybe I don't need all these. I probably don't need all these because I'm going to do a bow probably right here. Okay, where's my bee? I want to have my bee going like right there. Pardon me. So this is the top of my board. I wasn't even paying attention. I am going to put my bee. Now I think there's little spaces in between here that I could put pipe cleaner in. I'm just going to put them through the stripes. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. So I've got 2 pipe cleaners on here. That's plenty. So you can put the bee, or you can even put a sign. That's super cute too. That's totes cute. I have to put another thing down here. So if I'm putting my bee here, hold on, I got to turn this around so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to put my bee like right there. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off, just so I don't have to redo another one. Because I'm going to make a bow. Should have put the bow on first. You made your first cross today with tulips and in the middle an Easter bunny. Well, isn't that adorable? I bet you it looks darling. Okay, where are we again? So I'm going to put a bow right about there. And then I'll see if I need to fill in any more, but I don't think I do. All right. I'm not going to put the, should I put the bee on now? Just cut some of this pipe cleaner off. And I'm just going to go down one hole. Oops, wrong one. No, it wasn't. Sorry guys, you pretty much can't see this. I'm just putting them down the hole. I will flip it over, you can see where I put it. Okay. I just stuck them in the holes, so we're just gonna tighten this, give it a twist, and then I'm gonna take the end of the pipe cleaner and go back down these holes. So there's nothing poking. And then once I'm sure that's where the bee is gonna go, I'm gonna put glue down these holes and it'll stay, making sure that the pipe cleaner stays there so nothing sharp is on the back side. So again, you don't have to use a bee. You can use a little sign. You don't have to do anything. You can just keep going around with these little funky bow things. Add more tails. You can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to put this to the side and I'm going to make a bow. Try and make a bow. Okay, here we go. No laughing from the crowd. Put these away. I didn't have to use them, so I only used six of these instead of 8 because I put the bee and I have my bow going on. All right, here we go. So I'm going to use this ribbon. I'm going to use this ribbon. Hi, Skyer. I'm adding a pop of red just because I want to. I want the last part of my bow red. Yeah, I could use them for tails, but I'll probably make another bee wreath. So I have a ton of ribbon left, so I'll just use these. I'll keep these for extra. All right. I think I'm okay here. I'm not sure how much the bee is. Somebody said it was $35 or something. Okay, so I am going to do 14-inch tail. Pinch it. Slide it. Now, twist towards you. I just learned in my VIP group, we had Leah Cavender in our VIP group, and she was a wealth of information. So make sure your bow is loose. I'm going to do a 6-inch. So go slide it down. Just turn your right hand towards you. That's where I kept getting screwed up, because I felt like I had 2 left hands. And then this one, I'm going at 6-inch, slide it, bring it down to 6, and I'm going to do like Sean did. I'm doing a Sean bow. And then she, instead of having her tails come to the bottom, she had one going up to the top. See, I was paying attention, Sean. There's the first stack of my bow. Now, I had some daisies. I'm going to incorporate flowers into my bow, wherever they are. They're there. Yes, she was fabulous. Okay, so I have these really cute daisies. And I think I'm going to have my bee holding some daisies, so that's why I'm incorporating a couple daisies. Actually, maybe I'll do it after the yellow. So again, I'm doing this just a little bit shorter. I'm going to do I want 2. I have no idea what I want. I don't know. I'm going to just wing it here. Bear with me, friends. Okay, now I'm going... Oh, I forgot my pipe cleaner. You'll be able to find it on my website soon. Ribbon. Oh, I got all kinds. Ladybugs, bees, days. We have all kinds of stuff coming that I have to load on. All right. I'll try and pull this out afterwards. Okay, now I'm going to lay some flowers in between. So they're just crisscrossed. And then once they're in the bow, I'll be able to zip tie her in. So I'm going to make this tail a little bit shorter. I think I'm going to do it the same length as the yellow. But I'm going to do four of the bee. Anybody know if Michelle's watching? Is Monk watching? She'll be like so super impressed. Okay, I'm going to keep a tail for this one. Look at me making my bow as I'm going. Oh, she's missing out. I don't know where she is. She's just missing out, man. Okay, I'm going to do this tail even shorter. Oops. Who's Shauna? Sean? Sean is Bianchi Creative Designs. Okay, I'm putting daisies in again. Yeah, the bee is expensive. It wasn't that expensive when I bought it a couple years ago. But like I said, you can put a sign. You can put, like a little hint that I'm telling you, the pet stores are where it's at. They have so much cute little little stuffed animal things for the pets. Me putting flowers in bows. What? Lori doesn't do that. I am doing... Oh, is this Amy's favorite bow too? Is this everybody's favorite bow? This will be very interesting if Lori can get it out. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go up. Hold on. I was supposed to go this way. Make it a little bit smaller. All right, and then I'm putting a little pop of red. So I got 3 tails. Look at that. Yes! And then the 2 up here. Man, I was taking notes, kicking butt. Now I'm just going to put a little pop of red. This is the only red. And it's a little bit a sparkly red, just cause. And I'm going to do just a single bow. Wow. Now, how is she going to get out of her bow maker? I'll stick those in at the end. Okay. Whew. I got a sweat, guys. Okay, let's move all this. Because I forgot to put my pipe cleaner in. You know what? I want a zip tie. Let's see. Eek! Oh, what's she doing? What's she doing? Oh, I need longer zip tie. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do this at home. I am a trained professional. Not really. Okay, I'm going to try this. Have you watched anybody struggle with a bow so much? Ah, screw it. I'm such a wimpo. Okay, okay. I just like my zip ties, guys. I know that I could use a pipe cleaner and twist it. Okay. Whew. Look. Let's be very quiet so it doesn't go and fall apart on me. So I'm going to put a zip tie, the pipe cleaner underneath the zip tie. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Shh. We're going to put some flowers in. Okay, we need another one. Shh, shh, shh. It's going to fall apart. We got to be very quiet. Oh, I know, Maggie. Shh, don't jinx me. Okay. Flowers in. Okay, ready? We're going to commit. I'm committing. I'm pulling the zip tie and committing. Yes. She does it. And the crowd goes crazy. Yeah. Look how long my pipe cleaner is now. What? There is flowers going. No, I don't like these cheesy leaves. We need to get rid of the leaves. Don't like the leaves. Be gone, leaves. Be gone with yourself, you ugly leaves. And there's flowers all through them. Oh my God. Okay, let's fluff. Fluff and cut. Did you, Connie? You didn't trust me? I didn't trust me. Hey, you know what, guys? I know my differences, and look at me trying. You guys need to try too. Because guess what? If it fell apart, it fell apart. I would just do it over again. Not a big deal. I like this little pop of red right in the center. There's no red on the leaf or on the wreath, but that's okay. Roll this up. Look at, and Michelle's not even on my live to see my mad bow skills. Get those loops open. Get them open all the way. This is the prettiest bow I've ever made. Oh my gosh. It's all right. You guys all saw it. I have all you to witness it because she's going to say that I didn't make it. I love the daisies in it too. Now wait till I put it on the wreath and you'll really be able to see them. And then we'll be able to move them around. Now you can glue put a little bit of glue in where you've put the daisies. that bow. Fluff that bow. Yeah, fluff that bow. Fluff that bow. Fluff that bow, yeah. OMG. Don't you guys love that little red pop of color? I love it. Now, I got to put it in so it doesn't pucker. Because if she sees my bow puckering, she's going to yell at me. She meaning Michelle. Whew. That was intense. Oh my gosh. No, that was fun actually. That was fun. So if I can do it, you guys most definitely can do it. Oh man, there she is. Guys, tell her. She's here. She missed all of it. She missed it all. You guys were all witness to that bow. Cecile, because I never make them. I'm a chicken. You know, I can make bows. I'm not the greatest at them. But I keep trying. I don't give up. Everybody's holding their breath. My bad bow skills. Thank you, Amy Reebok. Amy was here to see the whole thing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's put it in the wreath and get her done. All right, come here, Bee. Bring this up because this wreath is a little bit big. Worry about my tails and everything yet, because I have to curl them and all that jazz. Okay, let's attach this gorgeous bow that I made, but I kind of made my tails a little bit too long, so I am going to go right between these two holes right there. And I don't think I really, because I used a zip tie, I don't think I really needed these big long pipe cleaners. You could if you're using a zip tie like me, you could just use one pipe cleaner for your bow. Just don't pucker it. Look at that. Not too tight. Get these tails going. And we got daisies in there. And we're going to have our bee holding daisies. Did you like my mad bow skills, honey?
I did.
Were you up there holding your breath?
Yeah. I was looking at you put it in front there, and all of a sudden, you know what? You set it down there and put the camera on the whole wreath, and I got this instant craving for Honey Nut Cheerios.
The Honey Nut Cheerio bee?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right.
It looks like a Honey Nut Cheerio wreath.
Look, I even put daisies in it, honey. How cool is that?
That's cool.
So my
it's
little
beautiful wreath.
Thank you. I could probably have put more tails in, but I'm gonna have
nice
my
bow too. It
it's
looks like
bow.
a professional.
It looks like a
Looks
professional.
like you've been doing them all your life.
I'm gonna have my little bee holding a little thing of daisies, because that's how I am. I'm extra. I'm extra like that. We don't want a big, huge thing of daisies. How about right here? No, it's too much daisy. She needs just a little bit of daisies. Just a couple. These are long daisies. There. Okay. I'm just going to take that right off the stem. Use a little bit of glue. I have no idea if this is going to even work, but let's give her a try. Put a little bit more on. I think these dates, okay, hold on. These ones are too long. Okay, let's try again. There, that's better. Now I'm going to put glue on the back of her hand here. So it's against, she's holding it against her chest. It's so cute! What are we doing with our back legs, lady? No. I guess that's enough daisies. And that's it. Whew. That was intense. That was an intense live. But I did it. I did it. I did it. That's some bow. Now that's a bow. Okay. Oh, she's going to yell at me because the bee needs to be moved. Or the bow needs to be moved. She meaning Michelle. I'll have to put this up for Wreath Critique and VIP. I have to move my bee though. I think it has to be moved down more here. Maybe that needs to be moved up more. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Hi, everybody. I think it's very adorable. Isn't it adorable? I probably have to move the bee and stuff. But I think it's not bad. Not bad at all. We're pretty full. We used one roll of mesh, but you can see that I didn't do it pancake style, whatever that means, but it'll still fit between two doors and about a 4-inch, except for my bow, because that's a bow. I'll have to fix these tails and everything and fix my bee. But cute, cute, cute. I know. It's adorbs. My little bee holding the daisies. Aw, thanks, guys. Well, that was fun. I got some mad bow skills I didn't even know I had. I think I put too much daisies in there, but that's okay. There's daisies everywhere you look through the wreath. All right. Thank you. I love it too. It's totes cute and very fun to make. But like I said, you don't have to have a bee. You could put all kinds of you could put two bows, like one of these bows and maybe like a terry bow on the other side. You could put a sign over here instead of a bee. We have all kinds of different signs. But yeah, that was fun. And it is 26 inches. And about, without the bow, it would be about 4 inches tall. But, you know, my monstrosity of a bow. Yeah, the bee came from Claudia's Decor. She still makes them. I got this one a long time ago, but I like how she's holding her daisies. Oh, all right, guys, that's all. You guys go have fun. So this is the ring board. So I'm gonna not glue these in yet because I might have to move my bow and I might have to move my bee. But this is the back. So I did around every other 15-inch cuts, 24 15-inch pieces. Do the outside every other, and then row 1 to 1.5 every other, and then the inside row every other. One roll of mesh. And some tails. Yes, we have lots of stuff coming in this week. Keep your eyes open. Once everything is loaded up, I'll let you guys know, but we're going to be loading stuff pretty much every day, so keep your eyes peeled. But I got lots, so don't worry. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I got mine for a couple years ago. But like I said, go to PetSmart in the pet section. There's all kinds of fun stuffed animal things you can use for wreaths, and they're perfect size. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later, and I hope you enjoyed this and had fun. Night, everybody.